Gonzalo Higuain has had an interesting 2016-2017 campaign. He made that controversial move from Napoli to Juventus for a substantial fee, and it seems that he has landed himself in hot water. But there's a twist. He didn't land himself in anything. We just have another example, Jason, where I was going to go rantish, but I'm feeling too good. It's Friday, you know, don't want this clip's going up, don't want to rant about it. But basically, Higuain was involved with a model on WhatsApp, texting back and forth, where she leaked these messages going back and forth to each other. And basically, as the translation will say, he asked for a picture of her arse. Arse. Say arse in the Scottish accent, Jason.
Arse.
There you go. The model's name, Antonella Fiordelici.
Arse, though. It's got like a face on it.
Yeah, she accused the Argentina international. She's an Italian model. She accused Higuain of being sick for asking for pictures of my arse after she leaked the conversation.
Request.
She deleted the tweet after she posed this and then issued an apology on Facebook. Let's take a look at that. It's in translation. So just for clarity, with Higuain, we spoke for a couple of times on the chat of Instagram, and our conversation was a playful and hoods on their heads. I didn't want to offend him for sure, also because his sick are other. By the way, this is translated and it doesn't come off in very good English.
No, because you're trying to translate it from a different language, so it doesn't pick up on slang. But you get the gist of it. It was certainly not my intention to offend him or create a non-existent gossip. Mine was just a joke. You get the idea. She's apologizing for it, right? Here's why he wanted a picture of her arse, because when you see her arse,
you will understand.
You will understand. It's the last element. I can't believe Jacory hasn't pulled this one up. This should be like the number one in his mind, ready at all times. Just constantly refer to it. Yeah, man, why would anybody want a picture of that? Yeah, now I'm a misogynistic, chauvinistic pig.
No, I'm serious.
It's a joke towards our president. But, so, in terms of leaking or putting players on blast, right? If anybody's seen Michael Che recently, he's the guy who does Weekend Update on SNL. He's an SNL writer, SNL actor. I think he's actually extremely talented, very funny. That's just my opinion. But somebody came after him saying he was treating her like crap after like a Tinder message became into texting, and he just released all the messages. And so there was a couple of 5 words or less responses, and he was being short with her. And she wanted to make this a big thing. And Michael Che's like, sure, I'll just release 40 pages of text messages. And he did. When you read through them, you realize that there are some crazy people in the world. And so now, the thing that I find amazing with this is first of all, direct messaging. I'm gonna be honest. What is the purpose of DMs outside of what Gonzalo Higuain and this model were trying to accomplish? I've yet to see somebody say I got into college because I DM'd the head of recruitment.
Nah, it's a way what happens is my friends will DM me an image that they want me to see, or a meme or someone's photo.
Arse?
Yeah, or maybe an arse.
Are your friends DMing you their arses?
Not their arses, maybe other arses they want me to see.
Which is fine. I guess outside of just sharing memes with friends. But for the most part, the only thing that makes the headlines is model doesn't want arse pic on internet, blasts Gonzalo Higuain for it.
Yeah, it's one of these tricky situations. We've reported on this several times where Mia Khalifa will call out everyone. She'll call out her own parents probably if they text her and say,
more of a joke.
Yeah, she does it. And now she's becoming known for it. It's people are probably just sliding into her DMs looking for fame because she's probably going to call them out because people get relevance from it. But then there was the other cases in the past where people have slept with athletes, posted pictures whilst in bed with them. There's the James Harden situation. There was the Julius Edelman situation. Remember where they were posting pictures?
Just fucked Edelman.
Yeah, and I just think that is absolutely horrendous. That's why I think those cases. I remember I did a previous clip where I ripped them apart.
Yeah, the thirsty Snapchat
host. Thirsty Snapchat host for those ones. But this example is just she's 18 years of age, right? Which she's very young, and I think she saw the name and is probably well, if they're chatting back and forth, I'm going to call it out. But if you're chatting back and forth with them, it gives off the idea that you're interested in having a conversation. So I just don't get, did the conversation not go the way she wanted, and therefore she wanted to just put him out there?
Could the conversation possibly be? I got to be honest, your form recently has been a little bit off, and I think if you made one less turn on your left boot inside the box, you'd be better. That's what she said? No way, no chance.
Maybe she just made fun of him, maybe you should perform as well as you do for Juventus for Argentina. You didn't take it well, and then she released it.
Oh my God.
She released some fuego. But so the reason why I think that her age is important here is because it's not illegal,
old is
by the
she?
way. So she's 18. But I'm just saying that I think that it does prove that she's a little young. That's why she deleted the tweet straight away, because she probably faced the enormous backlash of what is a rabid fan base attached to a football star who would have been like, you're just thirsty. This is all you're trying to do. And I think that was what was always going to happen.
On a completely random but important note, have you ever heard of half your age plus 7? That's like the minimum age you're allowed to like date girls.
Half your age plus 7.
So like somebody said to me recently, it's like, oh, it's half your age plus 7. So it's like 25 half your age is 12 and a half plus 7, 19 and a half years old is the youngest. And that still seems really weird.
So what about if you're like 7 years old?
Half your age plus, that means you're allowed to date a 10-year-old.
I was waiting to see a test to see if you could date an
Look,
older.
there's relationships in middle
So
school.
a 1-year-old is allowed to a 1-year-old is allowed to date a 7-year-old.
Sure. It's adorable.
It's flawed logic.
Romance, man. Romance. You don't put an age on romance and love, Francis.
Yeah, so...
No, you actually have to. Legally, you have
No
to
doubt.
put an age.
Yes, you do. Don't take that literally. Always has to be. So let us know what you guys think. Higuain, I'm sure the jokes are already pouring in. Well, at least he can score in his DMs. At least he's got a little scoring in him. He won't mind finishing around that area. Soundboard. This is why we need a soundboard. All right, let us know what you think at Francis M. Maxwell on Instagram.
Host.
M.
At Jason
Maxwell.
Rubin _.
Added M for emphasis.
I changed mine to at Jason Rubin _.
91 host.
Host _ Big House.